Hello, my name is Bradley Cisneros, and this is a presentation for Talkspace Strategic Analysis. Founded in 2012, Talkspace Inc. is a publicly traded virtual behavioral healthcare company headquartered in New York. Its mission is to make mental health care accessible. Talkspace operates one of the largest digital behavioral health platforms within the U.S., maintaining a network of around 5,700 licensed psychologists and psychiatrists. Talkspace competes within the U.S. telehealth service industry, specifically in the mental health condition segment, representing the largest share of the U.S. telehealth industry revenue. Although telehealth adoption dramatically increased in 2020 due to COVID-19, the trend within the behavioral healthcare segment is predicted to maintain steadiness. This can be attributed to the segment offerings such as accessibility and convenience, in which it eliminates the need for consumers to be physically examined in person. Business level strategy. Talkspace pursues a broad differentiation business strategy by creating unique customer value through its virtual behavioral healthcare platform while increasing customer willingness to pay across a broad target market. Its broad differentiation strategy is supported by several unique drivers, including its technology platform, extensive data set, and accessibility through market reach. Furthermore, Talkspace positions itself within the broad market by designing the activities to reach the customers who are accessed differently by reducing the geographic, financial, and insurance barriers. One of the drivers of Talkspace's uniqueness is its technology platform. Within the platform, HIPAA-compliant digital phenotyping, predictive modeling, machine learning, and digital care tools can be utilized to aid the customer's recovery process. For example, during the screening/intake phase, during the digital phenotyping results can assist in quantifying the consumer's behavior and utilize predictive modeling to match them with the type of therapist or even treatment modality. The second uniqueness driver is Talkspace's extensive behavioral health data set. Since its launch, its consumer base has grown from 1 million to 200 million, contributing to its strengthened network effect. For example, the robust data tracks the entire patient's journey from the screening/intake until discharge and can be utilized to provide AI-driven analytics, personalized care, and streamlined operations. The third uniqueness driver is Talkspace's market reach. Talkspace reaches customers through various delivery channels, including in-network commercial and government health insurance plans, employee assistance programs, EAPS, and consumer subscriptions. This wide market reach allows it increased accessibility to diverse customer base across the U.S. by reducing geographic, financial, and insurance-related barriers. Execution of Talkspace's broad differentiation strategy is supported by its tangible resources, including its digital platform, behavioral health data set, and network of mental health providers. Furthermore, the intangible resources also support business level strategy by continuing strategic relationships that include commercial and government payers, DTE, clients, and the employers providing EAPS, along with the individual consumers, and innovative algorithms that include the AI-powered insights, the automated workflow, enhanced personalized care, and improved customer outcomes. These resources combined allow Talkspace's competitive advantage to increase by meeting the VRIO framework criteria. Specifically, competitors have difficulty copying the capabilities due to its historical behavioral health data set collected since 2012, the casual ambiguity regarding its integrated technological processes, and established strategic relationships. Although competitors including BetterHelp, Lar Health, Spring Health, Amwell, and Teladoc share market commonality, competitive dynamics within the industry require strategic actions and responses to maintain or even gain a competitive position. To sustain Talkspace's broad differentiation strategy, it must invest in resources in technological innovation, strengthen partnerships, and enhancement of consumer care. These actions would allow it to reinforce and sustain the differentiated customer perceived value. Strategic partnerships allows Talkspace to deepen its broad differentiation strategy. For example, Amazon Health Services assisted in providing additional distribution channel, allowing for increased customer awareness and access. Furthermore, Wheel enhances broad differentiation offerings by also providing virtual primary care. Together, these partnerships allow Talkspace to increase its competitive advantage by improving accessibility, convenience, and customer outcomes. Corporate level strategy. Talkspace follows a single business corporate strategy. This classification is supported by Talkspace's financial performance being tied to a single operating segment, a sole focus on providing virtual mental health care services and generating 100% of its revenue from its one business. It is important to note, while there are varying percentages of customer groups such as payer, DT, and customers, all of them are part of the core business. By operating as a single business, Talkspace creates a strategic fit in which it leverages the shared internal resources that include the tech, providers, data, and the customer relationship to strengthen its competitive advantage. Instead of performing additional value chain activities internally through vertical integration, Talkspace relies on outsourcing through market contracts. Due to Talkspace not being able to predict changing consumer demand or even the provider availability and ability of independent contractors to leave or transfer to another organization, obtaining providers through outsourcing is more efficient. Outsourcing allows many benefits that include flexibility to adapt to changing consumer demand, such as the insurance network for geographic location, access to specialized licensed providers, reduce administrative costs, and more focus on core business competencies that include the digital platform, analytics, and the algorithms. While Talkspace's competitors primarily operate on a business-to-business B2B model or a direct-to-consumer DTC model, Talkspace pursued growth by pivoting from DTC to a greater focus on the B2B model. This model has expanded its customer base, increased accessibility, and has strengthened its revenue opportunities. Thank you for listening, and here are my resources. Have a great rest of your day.